Hey guys, Sufit here with a confession, and I must say I'm a teensy little bit embarrassed to share this with you. And no, it's not this little cowlick, is that what you call it? Piece of hair that's sticking up. Get over it. So I just got back from a beach walk, and I taped a little video for you about attracting, not chasing, which is the core of the step into the spot philosophy. I was walking by the beach. There's a lighthouse, be the lighthouse, all that stuff, right? Watch the little short. And then, while I was still on the beach, I sat on a bench and I uploaded it, really proud of myself. I did the little attract, don't chase. What do you call that? There's a word for it that they use on TV. Anyway, the little title, but not the real title, the colored thing you put on the video. Anyway, and at the end of the video, I did something that contradicts the whole video. And I realized it contradicts the core message of the video. And I realized it as soon as I had signed off. And I guess the reason I said it at the end of the video is because I watched other people's videos, and they say some version of, if you like my content, please hit the like button and then subscribe. Or they say something like that. And I never remembered to say that. Like once or twice I've said that. And so I thought, I should say that. And this is ending. So at the end I said, please subscribe, which I've said in one other video as well. Well, that is totally the opposite of the step into the spotlight philosophy. The step into the spotlight philosophy is attract, don't chase. That was kind of chasing, wasn't it? Please subscribe. And I'm telling you, it's not the first time, it's the second time I've done it, and I will probably do it again, because it's one thing to know the philosophy of how to attract. It's another thing to implement it. And I'm normally pretty damn good at implementing it. For example, when my book, Step into the Spotlight, came out, I went to local networking meetings and I held up the book. Just happened to have a copy right here. I held up the book and I said, $20 if I like you, $30 if I don't. Right? I didn't say, come buy my book, please buy my book. If you want a copy of my book, blah, 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 blah. What I did was a version of that old thing about your kid doesn't want to put on his or her pajamas. So you say, Billy, do you want to wear the blue pajamas or the green pajamas, right? You give Billy a choice. You don't say, do you want to put on your pajamas? Because Billy does not want to put on his pajamas. So anyway, the $20 if I like you, $30 if I don't really worked wonderfully. Because at the end of that 30-second infomercial at a Chamber of Commerce or Board of Trade or whatever it was, because the book had just come out, I was really excited. 18 people immediately came up to me, lined up and bought, which book? This book. No, I'm not promoting it now. And by the way, kind of am. By the way, do not buy it new on Amazon because it's a pain in the butt for me. I have to send it to them. They don't keep a big stock of it. And they are, that's the subject of another video. But if you're going to buy it used on Amazon, or maybe even reach out to me and see if I'll send you an autographed copy, which I may or may not do because post office, who wants to go there? Anyway, not the subject of this video. The subject of this video is how even I screwed it up after all these years of, is proselytizing the right word? Putting out the message of attract, don't chase. I ended a video on the topic of attract, don't chase by saying, please subscribe. I'm not sure how I should have said it. I do want to remind people to subscribe. That's very subtle. But I don't know how to do it. So I will have to figure that out and slip it in there when I do figure it out. I'm not going to pretend that I know, because I don't yet know. I don't like the way most people do it, although it's fine the way they do it. Anyway, not what this video is about. What this video is about is progress, not perfection, right? Just do your best with the attract, don't chase philosophy, and know that it's hard to do, and know that you will catch yourself chasing prospects, chasing clients, defending yourself. And they say, well, why should I do business with you? Answering that question. I never, ever, ever answer that question other than to say, well, if you're asking me, maybe you shouldn't. I mean, I know that sounds arrogant, but that is kind of what I've told people over the last 20 years. I mean, by the time they come to me, they usually have already asked other people and have already decided that they want to work with me or some such thing. Again, not promoting working with me because kind of slowing that down now. So, not promoting anything in this video other than to confess to you that I just screwed it up in a video. You'll see I'm wearing the same shirt. It was like, I don't know, half an hour ago when I was walking on the beach. And so that you are patient with yourself, so that when you screw it up, you won't be so embarrassed, because you will screw it up. Anyway, this is Sufit, not reminding you to subscribe, not asking you to hit like. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world if you did. Maybe that's the way. Maybe with a bit of humor. I don't know. Would that work? I don't know. You tell me. What's the best way? Something to think about. Yeah. But I think the main message of this video is to be patient with yourself, because just because it's hard to do this attract, don't chase business doesn't mean it's not worth doing. It is absolutely worth doing. It is the way to do it with prospects, because people are attracted to what they can't have. So you're in a store and you see a blue sweater, you pick it up, you think about it, maybe you want to buy it, maybe you don't, you put it down, you're not sure, you start to walk away. Then this woman walks over to the rack, picks up the blue sweater, your blue sweater, the one that you were considering buying, which is now like practically yours. She picks it up, maybe takes it to a change room, maybe tries it on, maybe walks towards the cash register, and your heart palpitations. It's your blue sweater. Like, lady, come on. Then finally, to your exquisite relief, she says, nah, and puts it down and leaves the store. And what do? Come on, you know you've done this. I've done this. You run up, you grab this blue sweater, which you weren't sure you wanted in the first place. You run to the cashier and you pay for it, looking both ways, make sure the lady doesn't come back and grab it from you. And you take it home. And then you say to yourself, why did I even buy this blue sweater? Okay, because that's how scarcity works. That's how, we want what we can't have. We want what others want. That's how it works. And so this attract, don't chase philosophy, which is the core of the Step into the Spotlight philosophy and has been for over 20 years, is to make people want what you have without running after them like, a mother with a spoonful of chicken soup and say, here, taste it, taste it, taste it. No. Oh, you know what? You know who did this? Mark Twain with Tom Sawyer. I was thinking Huckleberry Finn. No, Tom Sawyer. Remember Tom Sawyer had to paint the white fence and he didn't want to do it. And other kids, were looking on, and he made it seem like it was the best job in the world. And if they paid him, I don't know if he gave him an apple core and a nickel, I don't even remember, it's been a long time. If they paid him, they could do the fence for him. Okay, this is a job he didn't want to do, but he made it look attractive. That's the core of the attract, don't chase philosophy. Be as attractive as you can, be as sparkling as you can. Be as irresistible as you can, and let them chase you. Okay, so this has been my confession. I still screw it up. I screwed it up in the last video. The little short, you probably saw it, me walking on the beach, same top. But at least I realized it. And, I realized it just as it was uploading. And I thought, well, at least I can change the little chyron. That's the name, the blue thing. If you're on TV, they call it a chyron, I think. At least I can, it usually has your name and who you are. At least I can change the little titling thing, right? And I thought, no, it's already uploading. Should I unupload it, re-upload the video, change the thing? Nah. So I just changed the little type title. So that's my confession. Have you ever done this? Feel free to share with us in the comments if you have. If you find this hard, tell me about it in the comments and let's see if I can help. So this is Tsufit, and I will see you in the spotlight.